YouTube, what's the deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back at it. Hey, catch this game, man. Before we get into the content, all right? Let me just say this, just for the record, man. The realest niggas don't got a lot of friends, bro. You see what I'm saying? Ant Jefe have beat the streets, homie. He beat the streets. I'm sitting back, I'm looking, and I'm observing, right? I'm like, I know for a fact that this man, you know what I'm saying, and put himself in a situation like that when you beat the odds. So let me just give you just my synopsis, my scenario. So just imagine, you know, you own a little piece of real estate. You got a little small business in the plaza somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, homies hanging around that motherfucker. And, you know, niggas do what they do in the streets, right? And some shit go left. Now, they don't have nothing on nobody but your little piece of business. They like, well, shit, if it's cameras right there, we need to see them cameras. You see what I'm saying? This is just me guessing a synopsis because I'm knowing that man probably didn't have nothing to do with putting his hands on Lil Lowdown, right? From A-Track Gangster, 51-year-old man. So I'm thinking they trying to, if he don't give up the information, the footage, or he don't give up who played a part in that DP, they go put it on him. Now he in a situation. It's a cold situation. So imagine you own a weed store, right? Or you own a little clothing store, right? You know, in your neighborhood, in your community. You know what I'm saying? You allow niggas to hang up there because it's a plaza and you don't own the whole plaza. Niggas get drunk up there. Niggas, you know, have, you know, fights, fades, DPs, all that. And, you know, nigga put hands on one of their G homies, older man, and shit. Nigga, he end up dying due to forced trauma, right? Now, you got cameras on your business and everybody get on and get away. Now, the niggas who actually played a part in it, these niggas ain't finna step up and say, man, it was me. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga who actually owned that, and this is just me looking at it, because it's like, it don't make no sense for a nigga to beat the streets and then get back and do some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So it just came to, it just comes as the obvious. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he got to keep a zip lip. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to tell me, what would y'all do in this situation, right? You own a piece of real estate. I mean, you got a business in the hood, you know what I'm saying, where everybody hang out at. You know, a squabble or a DP take place, somebody end up dying, passing away. You see what I'm saying? And you got cameras on your business. You see what I'm saying? And since nobody came forward, nobody else had an angle where that fight took place where a man lost his life, now they looking at you. You know what I'm saying? All right, nigga, you got a little weed shop, nigga, you not licensed, you not none of that shit, right? We want to see the footage of what happened. You see what I'm saying? And nigga, no, he can't do that. You see what I'm saying? No matter how you play it, even if you beat the streets, you lead the streets, if you don't present that information to them people, they go put it on you. You see what I'm saying? In fact, now, you know, it's all bad. Now you sitting in a cell, and this is just me looking at it, right? Like, damn, if niggas really got love for me, nigga, and no, I didn't do this shit, nigga, why won't you niggas shit? They own it. So y'all gonna let me go down for this shit? You see what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna tell them niggas to go turn themselves in because you know what come with the game. So this is what I'm looking at, right? And I'm like, damn, because, you know, think about it. The nigga was a co-host at No Jumper, right? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know, he used to shoot videos at his little dispensary. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga clocking in dough all day long from both sides. And he getting a YouTube check, a No Jumper check, and whatever shit else he got going on. You know, so I'm like, you move different when you got shit to lose. It's no way this nigga be putting himself in a situation that could potentially take him off the chessboard. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I came up with so far, just looking at like, oh, nah, that nigga, they trying to get this nigga to give up some information on what took place. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, let's get to this content, though, man. So this is bad. Ant Jefe bail just jumped to $2.5 million for the murder of Lil Lowdown from A-Track Gangsters. And they saying he might be cooked, man. But it ain't over until that fat lady sing. Let's get to the content, gang. Let's go. Rest in peace to Lil Lowdown, though. Let's go.
This video, we're going to be talking about young Ant Jefe from 8 Trey Gangsta Crip. And we're going to break down the murder case that he was just recently arrested for. We're going to break down everything from his co-defendant, the victim, to how it happened and where it happened. But let's dive right into it. Now, young Ant, like we said, would be from 8 Trey Gangsta, and he would be from the north side. And young Ant would be the 5th Ant dog. So how the generations would go for the 8 Trey Gangsters, it would be big, little, baby, tiny, then young, while some other gangs would call that infant. And both young Ant's little brothers would be under him, with NBA 1 and NBA 2 being his little brothers. And on May 19th of 2026, a few news articles like No Jumper, TMZ, and E! News would cover that young Ant was arrested for a murder. And they would say that young Ant, whose real name is Maurice Shellman, and another man named Johnny Gray, was charged with the murder of somebody named Carl Welch. And this right here would be Johnny Gray, aka young Ant's co-defendant. And Carl Welch, who was 51 years old at the time of his death, was killed in a parking lot by blunt force trauma. And he passed away January 31st of 2026, months before young Ant was arrested. And this right here would be Carl Welch, and he went by Lil Lowdown, and he was also from 8 Trey Gangsta Crip. And this situation happened on the 6900 block of Western Ave. And on that day of January 31st of 2026, officers responded to the location for an assault with a deadly weapon call. And when they arrived, they were directed straight to the victim, who had sustained injuries. And a witness who was there told officers that a suspect armed with a knife and other individuals in a group had caused the victim's injuries. LA Fire Department responded and pronounced the victim dead at the scene, and they would say it was unknown if the incident was gang-related. But like we said, young Ant would be from the north side of 8 Trey. And the murder happened on the 6900 block of Western Ave. But shortly after Lil Lowdown's death, another OG from 8 Trey would post this, and he would say, "So Lil Lowdown's still unalive, huh? No candlelights, no funeral service to donate to, no victim of crime resources provided to his family, no concern whatsoever. Oh, and no smut on him. He did not deserve that fate. Neither did the 4 others who trusted you since I've been back. 10 years. The handler's list is busy. I don't trust you, and you, her, him, and them. Let's get it on. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's go March Madness. R.I.P. Lil Lowdown." And the OG that posted this would also be around the 50-year-old generation. And as you can see, he would say, he didn't deserve that fate, and neither did the 4 others who trusted you since he's been back. And this would be an OG who went down for a murder and overturned his case and came home a few years ago. But we're not going to mention his name. But he would post another status and say, yes, you should be outraged. You should have addressed the issue and bring the best result for everybody before that ish. But the fools got that, big homie. He would then say energy and cats.
Man, let me just say this, gang. Man, I dislike the fact that all of this shit going down on the internet, gang. All of this shit, bro. For years, people tried to hide what took place in the streets from the internet because we knew it was going to be a day like this. You see what I'm saying? Where now anything that go on this blacktop, it will be publicized on this YouTube shit. Straight up. I'm talking about, nigga, every hood, everything, man. It's all going on the internet. It's a new fashion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just, you know, niggas do this shit for clicks and views, but you know, at the end of the day, this man's death is splattered all over the internet, you know. And this is why I say, man, you got to move different when you got shit to lose. It's no reason why you should be 35 years old hanging out. You know what I'm saying? 35 years old, nigga, you better be making some money. Because it ain't nothing funny about not making no money, bro. I don't care how they cut that, nigga. What they told you, nigga, this is not the old school. Nigga, this is not, nigga, 2000. You know what I'm saying? This ain't 99. This ain't 98, 97, 90. This ain't the 80s. It ain't no more hanging out, nigga. A real man got to get out here and earn his keep. Niggas that hanging out don't got nothing else to do. If you 35 years old, and this is not, no, I'm not playing with y'all. If you 35 years old and older, what the fuck is you hanging out for? Tap your pockets. Nigga, if your stomach eating through your back, you should not be calling no motherfucking broad talking about I'm hungry. Can you go use your EBT card to bring me a fish plate? That shit is out, bro. Some of you niggas is too grown. You niggas is too old. And it's just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, imagine you got like a little weed dispensary. You got a weed store. And, you know, you allow your homeboys to come up there because it's in the hood. You ain't tripping. You don't own the plaza. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a hangout spot. It was there before you even started your business there, right? And you know, something go down. You know what I'm saying? And you know, shit, nigga die. You see what I'm saying, from your neighborhood. You had nothing to do with it. But you a known gang member. You know what I'm saying? You got a place of business here. They come, they look, whose store is this? They got cameras right there. You know what I'm saying? This is just what me guessing, right? Because I know this, I mean, because it's a chess play. The nigga got too much to lose, bro. When you start getting money, you nigga, he's a famous podcaster at this point, right? Yes, we don't have to argue about that. The nigga Ant is a famous podcaster at this point. You know what I'm saying? Not only do he work for No Jumper, he got his own channel. You know what I'm saying? The nigga used to post, and that was probably one of the craziest things he should have never did, because it's footage of him posting at his dispensary. You know what I'm saying? He owned a little weeds dispensary or whatever he got going on. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, come on, nigga. Now they want like, all right, cool. Nigga, whose store is this? They find out whose store it is. Nigga, we need that footage of what took place that night. You can't give up that footage. You give up that footage, you giving up your own comrades. Look what happened with Nipsey Hussle. Black Sam, nigga, shut it all down, got rid of the footage, and got ghosts. Because he know if he gave up the footage, that's still telling in some form or fashion. So, boom. I'm looking like, damn, so, damn, nigga, they want the footage. And I could be off the grid with it. But it don't add up for Ant Jefe to be out there, nigga, standing in front of some shit like, hey, whoop on that nigga, cuz, get on, cuz. It just don't make no sense. Why in the fuck would he care what's going on with this level right here when he already up here? It don't add up. So a nigga sitting back, I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you know everybody gonna draw their own perspective, right? So I'm looking at it like, shit, damn, nigga, they must even want the footage from at his little piece of the plaza, whatever store he owned, to find out who did it. Because the niggas who possibly did it is not going to come forward. So now he got to regroup. He got to look back at you know what I'm saying, at a situation. How the fuck do I get out of this? You got to keep a zip lip. So that's what it's looking like, bro. That's just my perspective. Because you sit back, you're like, damn, how did nigga get caught up in that? When you make it to the top level, gang, you got to understand, like, damn, what put this nigga in a position? And I definitely don't think that the nigga was out there politicking, nigga, pointing fingers. So hopefully, man, you know, he'll figure out a way to get his shit in order. But you could fuck up your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Choosing the wrong homies. I want to make sure that I'm clear. You can literally fuck up your whole life choosing the wrong homies, man. So rest in peace to that man who lost his life, 51-year-old man. I just don't see no Ant Jefe nigga whooping on some 50-year-old man. That's a senior citizen. It just don't add up. Let's go.
And that is the cause of the downfall. R.I.P. Carl, Lil Low Down Welch, Big Spike, Tiny Solo, and a bunch of other names. And he would say, wow, everything I was taught was a lie. Thank God I sensed that energy amongst the cliques and crews connected to 5 of these homies. And God told me to move out the way. But Johnny Gray, who was Young Ant's co-defendant, was arrested first. And as you can see, he was arrested at 10:10 in the morning. And Young Ant was arrested 2 hours later at 12:50 in the afternoon. And Johnny Gray was charged with 1 count of murder. And Young Ant was charged with 1 count of murder and 2 enhancements. But even though Ant was charged with the murder, it's alleged and rumored that Ant has nothing to even do with the murder. And it's alleged that in that parking lot, there's a smoke shop and a laundromat and a couple of other things. But it's also a known hangout spot for the 8-Tray gangsters. And it's alleged and rumored that Ant might have had ownership in the smoke shop. However, it's alleged that Lil Lowdown and another OG that's around the 50-year-old range got into it. And that's when a fight broke out, and unfortunately, Lil Lowdown would lose his life. So it more so sounds like it was the wrong place and wrong time for Young Ant. However, like we said, it's alleged that he didn't do anything. But since he was allegedly at the scene and he's not cooperating, they charged him with the murder. However, as of today, his bail would go from $1 million to $2,050,000. And as for Johnny Gray, who would be his co-defendant, they would also give him a $2 million bail. But as you can see, he would be out on 3 separate bails. And as for the 2...
Man, you see what I'm saying, though? You see what I'm saying? Damn. Woo! Nigga went from 1 million to $2.5 million. Come on, man. Hey, man, when you get to my age, man, Hey man, I'm sitting back, man, smoking on caviar, drinking champagne, man. That's all I'm on, man. I'm smoking caviar, bro. Drinking champagne, bro. All that other all right. That is crazy work, bro. It's crazy. Cause if you think about it, ain't nobody go step up and be like, nah, I can't let the homie go down for that. A nigga will let you go down for something that you didn't do to say they own ass. You see what I'm saying? It's not right when you think about this shit, bro. Because nothing else makes sense. They want the surveillance. They want the footage of what took place so they could prosecute somebody. But by him being a solid nigga, he know he can't give up the footage. If he give up the footage, it's ugly. Right, wrong, or indifferent. He can't. He come from the streets. He know that. But on the flip side, this is just me, throwing it out there. You would think a nigga be like, no, man, that's the homie, man. He doing good. He got a family, bro. He can't, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, they ain't gonna stop. It's murder. There's no statute of limitation for murder. So what do? You let the homie go down for that shit? Like, shit, man, they don't got me. I'm gonna see if he gonna be solid and take that and take that for me. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, back in the day, niggas used to be making niggas take cases for him. Nigga, I just got out of jail. Nigga, take that shit. Nigga ain't gonna do nothing but like 4 years, nigga. You ain't never been to the jail, nigga. Take that shit. Nigga, come on, nigga, I'm on parole, nigga. Nigga be out here, nigga. Man, come on, please, nigga. Nigga be like, oh, I'll take it. He's like, nigga, I'm gonna look out for you. Nigga go sit down and do 2 years. Nigga, you like, oh, hey, loved one. I thought this money was gonna come in this month, man. It ain't came in. Nigga do 2 years, come home to nothing. God damn, nigga, the game is so cold, man. Hey, that's why I said he beat the streets, man. Let me just say this, bro. You gotta see people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Not who you want them to be. See people exactly for who they are. Sometimes we blinded by love. We blinded by, idolizing. We blinded by shit that don't really matter. You got to see people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Not who you want them to be. Because at the end of the day, they won't show you love when they think you're a threat. Catch this game, though, nigga. You see what I'm saying? That nigga got a lot of shit going on. He got a lot to lose. You see what I'm saying? And right now, out of all of this shit, he got the most to lose. Nigga, not only, he got a dispensary, he got a weed store. So he making money hand over fist. He's popular on No Jumper. He's one of the main co-hosts on No Jumper. Then when he get off of No Jumper, he's at the crib. He's doing his podcasting. You see what I'm saying? Making his money. You know what I'm saying? So he could pay his bills, pay his rent. He got children. It's a nigga out there, probably nigga, he don't got no job. He ain't doing nothing with his life, and he just hanging. You know what I'm saying? Come on, nigga. Get that nigga off the chessboard. That's some fucked up shit. When a nigga got something going on and you see, some people might be offended by your success, gang. I want y'all to always remember that shit, nigga. When you get to a certain level, bro, you can't just be hanging around certain niggas because, nigga, hey, a friend today could be an enemy tomorrow. I don't care how you cut that, nigga. So I'm saying it can't be all love and no hate. If you standing out there, you got a gang of homies around you. It can't be all love and no hate. Somebody is not gonna like the way you move, homie. You see what I'm saying? Nigga feel like, why you got it? You see what I'm saying? Nigga, shit, nigga, I didn't pop more shit than you, nigga. I didn't spend more jail time than you. Why you get all the fame and the glory? You see what I'm saying? So understand, bro, this game is cold, man, and he in a fucked up situation, bro. It do not look good because it's damn if he do, damn if he don't. If he don't give up the footage and ain't nobody gonna come forward, what do that leave? A good niggas riding in jail behind being solid. And that's what it's gonna come out to. Hopefully, they get this rectified, man, because, nigga don't want to see no real nigga go down like that. Let's go.
Rumored that Ant might have had ownership in the smoke shop. However, it's alleged that Lil Lowdown and another OG that's around the 50-year-old range got into it. And that's when a fight broke out, and unfortunately, Lil Lowdown would lose his life. So it more so sounds like it was the wrong place and wrong time for young Ant. However, like we said, it's alleged that he didn't do anything. But since he was allegedly at the scene and he's not cooperating, they charged him with the murder. However, as of today, his bail would go from $1 million to $2,050,000. And as for Johnny Gray, who would be his co-defendant, they would also give him a $2 million bail. But as you can see, he would be out on 3 separate bails. And as for the $250,000 bail, this would be from when he was arrested on September 13th of 2023. And he was arrested for 2 counts of assault with a firearm on a person, 1 count of willful cruelty to a child, possibly causing injury or death, 1 count of possession of a firearm by a felon, 1 count of vandalism, another count of felon in possession of a firearm, 1 count of resisting arrest, 1 count of a prohibited person possessing ammunition, 2 counts of battery on a police officer, and another count of vandalism. He would then sit in the county jail for a month for that, but on October 5th of 2023, they would allow him to post a $50,000 bail, and he would pretty much stay out of trouble for the next 2 years. But for some reason, on April 7th of 2025, they would up his bail to $200,000 to where he would post it. So in total, it would be $250,000. And as for the $30,000 bail, that would stem from a case that they filed on December 9th of 2025. But as you can see, he was arrested on September 3rd of 2023. So they would file the case 2 years later. And this would be 8 months after he bailed out on the $250,000. And on this case, they would charge him with 2 counts of injuring a spouse or a parent and 1 count of domestic battery. But like we said, he's still fighting these cases, so he's innocent until he's proven guilty. But a month after he bailed out is when Lil Lowdown would lose his life on January 31st of 2026. And after that, he would go on the run. On April 8th of 2026, they would put a warrant out for his arrest for the second case. And on May 11th of 2026, they would put a warrant out for his arrest for the $250,000 case. And he would actually have 3 court dates next week for all these other cases, where the $30,000 case is a bench warrant hearing, and the $250,000 case is the arraignment and plea. But yesterday, the same OG that was posting statuses when Lil Lowdown passed away would post another status. And he would say, "Active generals, you see your people in turmoil, yet you remain silent, yet promoting the lifestyle from afar. You pride yourself as an active general, but you have no words for them, no plan to bring stability and direction back to your people. Now all the past indiscretions are about to play out in the national stage, especially the past 10 years since Big Spike. Everyone went silent about the things that mattered. Saint lives matter too. No meetings to establish a way ahead for your people, but instead, you stand down and away from the issues. And yet, everybody still praise those old bent fingers you're tossing up at 50 or 60, with no activity behind them, no leadership, no plan to resolve internal issues and save everybody from pending foul business, no plan to move us forward. No.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, man. That's, nigga sit back and look at that shit like, damn, nigga. You see what I'm saying? When he beat this, bro, because he's gonna beat it, a nigga be like, man, nigga, it ain't no nigga coming around me after that. Nigga, you mean to tell me nigga, if you knew I ain't had nothing to do with it, nigga, you would let me lose everything, nigga, just so you could stay on the streets, nigga, the nigga died. The nigga died, and nigga let me sit up in jail, nigga, behind some shit I ain't do, nigga, lose my job, lose my place. You know what I'm saying, nigga? A nigga can't come around me no more, nigga. I'm not fucking with none of this shit, nigga. That nigga, I know he in there. This is a businessman. You got to understand something, nigga. When you see a nigga got something going on, it's a different respect, because that nigga get up every day, he go chase this chicken every day. You see what I'm saying? When you got 24 hours in a day, homie, 24 hours in a day. And I don't know what their situation is, but just imagine whoever that's actually involved with this shit, nigga, wake up every day smoking weed, hanging out. And a nigga who run his own weed store, a popular co-host on one of the biggest platforms in LA, one of the biggest in California to be exact. And then he got motion on his own podcast, sitting in jail, nigga, while a nigga out there, nigga, ain't doing nothing with his life, ain't trying to come up with no money to help build. Nigga, at least if the nigga is down behind them walls, nigga, you should be sending some money to his family. Hey, man, look, tell that nigga I got that nigga until he beat the case. He go beat it. You see what I'm saying? But in the meantime, a real nigga, bro, if I put myself in that situation, if I'm guilty of some shit and my partner ain't say nothing, I'm gonna be out here chasing some chili. That nigga got rent. He got to pay store rent, car note, nigga apartment rent, all that shit. I listen, loved one. I know he down right now, but I'm gonna step in here. Here go, nigga. Here go $1,000. You know what I'm saying, for your rent. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you need anything else this month, let me know. I'm going to be out here trying to get this money. He go beat it. That's how you supposed to do it. When a nigga stay down and he stay solid, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, you don't sit back and let that nigga just ride in jail. Nigga, you don't kick nothing down to his family. Like, what part of the game is that? but it's love though. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga gotta sit back, man. That's why I tell you, man, when you get to my age, man, hey, sit back, man, get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been cooking every day, man. The other day I just did some smothered neck turkey necks today. Nigga, I went in there, nigga, I made some chicken pasta and some neck bones. You know what I'm saying? Some smothered neck bones with the gravy and the rice, and you know what I'm saying? I smoked my little caviar. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking my little champagne. I'm out the way. I'm out the way. You know what I'm saying, nigga? What can a nigga say? A nigga out the way, bro. You see what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, I'm not putting paint where it ain't, because nigga ain't no nigga finna put me in a situation. Well, first of all, can't no nigga even call my phone, nigga. Call my phone saying something I don't want to hear, nigga. I'm hanging up on you. Straight up, nigga. I don't give a fuck how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fucking with nothing. They ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? And sitting back, bro, sometimes you just gotta, man, you gotta remove yourself from niggas that's not aligned with your future going. You know what I'm saying? You got the hardest part is detaching yourself from niggas that don't see your vision. In order to get to the top, some people go turn on you. Some people go start cherry picking. Some niggas go start hating on you. And you know, you go like, damn, nigga, what happened to all that love I used to get when I used to stand out there? When I used to, nigga, knock shit out, pop on when I used to do all that, I was getting love. They love me. But when I wanted to do something for myself, niggas ain't calling my phone no more. Niggas ain't fucking with me no more. All that shit, you go feel that loneliness. And that mean that God is finna do something with your life. But let me just tell y'all this real fast too. And I mean this because it's a lot of niggas that's starting to grow up. A lot of niggas that's starting to get it. Let me tell you what God gonna do for you. He gonna make you fall out with your own homies just so you can go in the direction he know you. Look, he know you, bro. He's going to make you fall out with some homies, some people that you would never want to fall out with. He's gonna make people. He's gonna reveal people certain agendas about you. You ask God to show you your enemies, he gonna show you your homies. Some of them, it's gonna be some homies that got some love for you. I'm talking about some genuine love for you. Like, man, I'm proud of you. We don't gotta talk every day, nigga. Just know, nigga, I'm proud of you, nigga. And it's gonna be some niggas that's gonna say, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, bro. Nigga, he ain't, nigga, what are you doing for me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he ain't put me in position, so what? You know, sometimes niggas only fuck with you for what you could do for them. You see what I'm saying? And I gotta tell you all the time, nigga, they won't show you love when they think you're a threat. You see what I'm saying? Oh, that nigga about to make it, bro, man. Fuck that shit, nigga. You feel me? Sometimes, nigga, you know, God will really make you fall out. It's funny because you're not gonna be okay with some of the choices that God make for you. Nigga, you'll be like, damn, God, not my dog. Do you believe in magic? I'm talking about, nigga, you will see your dog turn into a frog on your ass. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Hey, jealousy and envy had a baby. And they named that baby Hate. And that motherfucker, woo, it's a cold motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some of y'all on y'all way up to the top right now. I'm telling you, man, it's time, bro. It's time. Some of y'all are on your way. You're already seeing confirmations of what's going on in your life right now. You already seeing niggas ain't you know what I'm saying? Niggas seeing your motion. You already know the signs is there, bro. You see what's going on, my nigga. You know it's coming. You got to decide what kind of man you want to be now. You can't be the same. Hey, this is a new world. You can't be the same nigga you used to be. You ain't got nowhere being that nigga. Hey, look, bro. Time change every second, every minute, every hour. I don't want to hear niggas saying I'm gonna stay the same, gang. Because nigga, you get the same results when you stay the same. Let's go.
Nothing but self-service, selfishness, greed, envy, jealousy, and betrayal. But now the world about to put all the secret indiscretions out on the screen. Sad business. So as we all just heard right there, it sounds like this OG is sick of the internal beef with the 8 gangsters. And it sounds like he's alluding that the beef started with 2 OGs, because he says 50 and 60 with your bent fingers. And clearly Ant Jefe is only 35. But that right there is going to wrap it up for the story and make Carl Welch, aka Lil Lowdown, rest in peace, and free young Ant Jefe. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. But comment, like, and subscribe.
All right, let's get up out of that one, man. That's ooh. What would you do, gang? Hold on. What would you do, bro? What would you do, my nigga? You own a weed dispensary, bro. You feel me? And you own that shit in your hood, fool. And nigga, you know, it's a hangout spot. Niggas hanging out in the shopping plaza where your weed dispensary at. You got cameras there just in case, you know, you can see if a nigga trying to come rob you or break into your shit. And your cameras is the only one that's facing the direction where, you know what I'm saying, the DP took place at. You know what I'm saying? Now, police come, say, nigga, we need the footage. You at the day it happened, you got rid of it. You see what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, and this happened January. So they've been pursuing the case. They had no leads. And this is just me throwing out, you know, my perspective, right? Now they telling you, if we can't come get that footage, you know what I'm saying? We see they got cameras coming everywhere, but your camera is the only one that's aiming in that direction. So we know you was there, so we need the footage. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, like, I don't know, nigga. I don't know nothing. Nigga, I was in my shop working. You know what I'm saying? Boom. All right. All this time go by now, we got to charge you for murder. You see what I'm saying? Since you ain't giving up the information. A nigga fucked. Like, damn. Now I wonder with these niggas, if they take me in with the nigga who actually is involved, go come turn himself in, or is a nigga go let me ride in jail though? You see what I'm saying? Do I gotta be the one that's solid? Do I gotta be the one that take this hit? Because nigga, you was man enough to put your hands on that man, but you ain't man enough to go do this time for that man. You feel me? He died. You can't get little low down back. You see what I'm saying? That man is dead because of you decided you want to put your hands on that man. He's 50-some years old. He died. And now they come to get me because I won't tell on you. And now I'm sitting up here keeping on a zip lip. And nigga, you out there doing nothing with your life? Just imagine you waking up every day stressed out. Now you taking drugs because it's too much for you and all that shit. An innocent man is in jail while you out here running in these streets. That's a fucked up situation, bro. That's a fucked up, man. Salute to Ant Jefe, bro. That's some solid shit. And he goes, you know, I don't know the man, but it seems like he gonna stay down. He gonna stay solid because he could have been gave up whoever did it. He could have easily gave up whoever did it. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Seeing as that people actually watch YouTube for information, like it's real news, which is really just entertainment, I do feel obligated to speak on this young Ant Jefe. I'm not going to edit this and put anything in it. I'm just going to tell you what's going on. Of course, there's been a little Los Angeles social media frenzy. The last 2 days, he's been charged with first-degree homicide. His bail was raised from $1 million to $2 million, and now everyone's on the internet telling you about how stuff goes. But I could tell from Ant Jefe's own channel that he owned like a little smoke shop or something like that. He probably selling little reefers out of there, which is fine. A lot of people in LA are doing that. It's one of those unenforced crimes, and you just get a ticket. All you get for selling weed in LA is a ticket. So he would go live, or he would have his clips. He'd be at his place. I know what he had a job. He created a job for himself.
Navan, the #1 rated business travel platform, lets your team book work travel in one place. Flights, hotels.
So the details of this death in the parking lot of this 51-year-old man, it was in the parking lot of a little strip mall that had a smoke shop, a laundromat, and some other stuff. This is a classic. This is one of these little strip malls with these stores in their hood, in the A-Trace hood probably. And as someone that had 2 buildings here since I've been in LA, I have one in San Bernardino, I have one in the fashion district in LA where I had my little headquarters. And not just me. When I was in San Bernardino, I had partners, my friends. Rest in peace, Jay Joker, aka Mr. Jason, my boy. Shout out to all the Gilbert Streets. Various people we had We were paying rent, and we were making clothes, we were selling, there's studios in there, blah, 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 blah. But invariably if you're from a demographic, the inner city demographic, whether it's gangs or not, it really doesn't matter. Whereas a lot of adult males that aren't employed in traditional ways and women that are not employed in traditional ways, you can have people hanging around and, people would be hanging around, and that's why I ended up, nothing happened that involved me in any of my buildings, but I could see it coming because stuff was happening. Dumb shit. You hear them going to another room and arguing, then a gunshot, and you're like, oh no, I'm about to go hide. But Lord, blah, 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 and it was an accident. And there was one incident where somebody got shot, and then he was walking around there the next day like, oh, it's cool, it was an accident. So this is the mentality. So I kept a very tight lid on my second place, and then I just didn't feel like dealing with it's just a lot of work. So, but anyways, Ant Jefe had a viable business. He's letting his buddies, people that ain't got nothing to do in the daytime, they hanging out up there probably, hanging out there at night. It's the homie spot, get a little smoke, they up there. And it sounds like, because I can't imagine, Ant Jefe does not seem like an evil-spirited person, nor a dummy. Remember, he went to prison, not like these other guys. Most of these gang guys, they got all these prison stories. They went to prison because they were crackheads in the 80s and 90s, and they robbed somebody. He had a OXY conspiracy distribution in another state. He was about getting money. I highly doubt at the age of 35 he decided to participate in stomping someone to DEATH. The fellas was hanging out up there. Whatever went on with all them, whether it was a fight or they calling it a DP, it could have just been a fight. And, people, that's why you guys got to be careful with this fighting stuff. A person can get hit one time, fall, hit their head on something and die. Like it happens. It happens. Adult males start punching each other. Someone could die. Anyways, unfortunately, this 51-year-old guy, I think his gang name was Lowdown or something. So whatever the scenario is really irrelevant. It's sad that he passed away in a parking lot at the age of 51. I would bet you 95 out, more I was going to say 9 out of 10, but 95 out of 100 that his business was in that strip mall. So he was there. People know him now from the YouTube, and that he's one of the few business owners around there, black male business owner. That's also from the hood or whatever. Look at the problems Nipsey Hussle had. Oh, he had the ultimate problem in the end, being someone took his life. So probably the fellows was up there hanging around in Ant's parking lot in general. He wasn't in charge of them. Nobody's the boss of any of these gangs. They're egalitarian. If you don't know what egalitarian is, look it up. It's your word for the day. EGALTEREAN. Egalitarian. Did I spell that right? And whatever popped off, and the gentleman who was 51 years old lost his life, unfortunately. And the police know that Ant has that smoke shop, and they figured not Flacco and them been putting up fake videotapes and all type of stuff. There probably is some type of video. What there probably definitely is some wino crackhead witnesses, because that's who's LA has a high population density. If you ever been to LA is like most of LA, South Central is like, it's not like Manhattan, it's not like Harlem with those type of buildings, but it's like Brooklyn or something. It's pretty densely, there's a lot of small, like 4-story, 3-story apartment buildings, houses jammed up next to each other, a lot of people in each house. So there's a lot of people on any block. And if he had a strip mall on one of those main streets, they're definitely not Main Street Crips, one of a main street, a large street.
Get 2 5-gallon water bottles of your choice, plus a 24 case of half-liter.
There's people outside, and probably various people knew that was his place, saw him in the general vicinity when whatever happened, and put his name in it. And now the police, because they arrested 3 other people the day they arrested him. We've all seen Ant Jefe doing this thing. I know, jumping on his own channel. I mean, he seems like a hood guy. Doesn't seem like he's soft or gay or anything, but he doesn't seem like someone who just would casually participate in sending somebody's soul to the next stage of the journey just for something to do. I bet you that he the one they know that was there, and they're like, oh no, you're going to have to put some more names to this, or we're going to charge you. And this might be a sort of like the flip side of Nipsey Hussle's situation, where you're trying to be helpful to the place and the people where you came from, but they're so toxic that all it does is destroy you. So what's Ant Jefe gonna do? I bet you that in the end it's gonna come down to him. We're gonna find out he really didn't do nothing, but they want some info out of him. What's he supposed to do? So the lesson is, it's good to be nice, try to be nice and helpful. But remember, more people die helping people who are drowning than people drowned. Repeat that. There's more deaths from people trying to help someone drowning than from people who drown themselves. Because when someone's drowning, they're wild, they're out, help, and they're grabbing you and they pull you in. And they're already drowning and out of control. They pull you in and you drown. So it's cool. You want to get back to the hood or have a business in the hood, this, that, and the third. But now, especially if you're from that neighborhood, whether the gang stuff is just a detail, because this story could happen anywhere in America, in any toxic environment where toxic things are going on. You're the business owner. They know you know who the people are. And if something happens, the system, the police, the courts, the people's family, blah, 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 want to be like, well, no, you're enough of an upstanding adult. You have a business. And, so you need to tell us who the people were. I bet you that's that. I bet you Ant Jefe didn't put any hands and feet on anybody. But they're still talking about the taco stand. And how can you not pronounce the word Pueblo properly? I mean, what type of high school dropouts are running these YouTube streets? You can't say the word Pueblo. Pueblo. Not Pablos, Pueblos, whatever they've been saying. Jesus. That has nothing, but now this is a learning moment as well. Flacco made up that story about the involvement with the taco stand, and he did such a good job of telling the story. And listen, Flacco's Flacco. I ain't even mad at him. If you're watching him, you're doing it for entertainment. That's fine, whatever. But now that's entered into like the official record almost of like, oh, what happened with Ant Jefe? Well, the taco stand, even though that was just something thrown in and made up from the start. So I don't know. You guys are getting a chance to see a messy murder, which most of them are, play out in public in real time. I hope Ant Jefe, like I said, didn't actually do anything, and I hope that comes out to the light. But trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to do stuff in toxic environments with toxic people, even if they're your people, your friends or family, the people you grew up with, they might pull you in and make you drown before them. I'll profit for Ant Jefe if he deserves it.
Yeah, man, it's bad, bro. It's everybody talking about the crimey who tried to commit suicide. Sorry.
Whose information is this right
This
here?
is Ant.
Well, there's only one person that could be.
They raised his bail to 2.5.
No, they
2 million?
2,050,000. 2,050 bands. But
God damn.
That can't be. That can't be a good sign.
Yeah,
No,
man.
No, but look, that's not a good sign, and that's why this morning I decided to go ahead and start the GoFundMe, man. You know what I'm saying? I took it on my own. I'm gonna be in contact with his family, man, but I gotta get my dog out, man. So if y'all mess with that Jefe, man, make sure y'all go to my Instagram page. I got up on my Instagram page. I'm gonna put it up on my YouTube as well. Oh yeah, man, shout out to him, free him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You started that for real?
I just started it this morning. I just put
I
it
ain't
up.
gonna hold you, fool. That's a big ass difference from what we know in the streets.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah.
You know what
I'm saying? That's my brother.
I commend you on that.
Straight up.
And you know, I was talking to the homies from 60s and A-Trade this morning, and both of them commended me. I know a lot of people gonna have something to say. I don't care though. That's my dog. He a real one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him out. I really don't care. So, man, if y'all mess with his content, y'all want to see a real one out, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely innocent to proven guilty, man. Make sure y'all go support him. Everything that's in that GoFundMe gonna go towards his bill, either his bill or his lawyer fees. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna help him out. I'm not counting his pockets. I'm not pocket watching. No, it don't matter how much money he got. Everything that you guys donate or contribute, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna put that towards his case or his bail bonds, you know, man.
But I commend you on that 100%.
Solid shit, bro.
Solid
shit,
bro. Out, man.
You're a solid nigga, man. I told you last weekend, man.
But now it's deeper than just the job shit. This some street shit, and you put that shit behind you.
1,000%.
That's 100% solid.
I got to, man.
I
mean, it's only a few of us real ones left.
Yeah,
it don't matter where you from.
With that 100%.
Look what's going on. Even with his case, what transpired with his case, bro.
After this, we gonna numbers.
Yeah. You got so many people that supposed to be street dudes and putting out false narratives and running with fake storylines and all that, and it possibly could be hurting bro case.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's only right, bro, because he didn't help me. It's only right that I return the favor, bro.
100%.
Well, because the thing is, when they're setting things such as bail and they're doing bail hearings, one of the things they're taking into account beyond flight risk, beyond prior convictions and infractions, is they're going to be taking a look at what the perception of your character is. And it's very easy to vilify you if there's all these narratives running around, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's because they don't give a fuck about context. They just give a if you believe it or not, aka the judge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is janky. And I think that the fact that we got TMZ, who's literally a dish rag of a publication, literally a nut rag of a publication, no respect in the media space, is doing way more genuine, detailed coverage than people that know Ant in real life. Yeah, and he
wait, hold on, the bro hit USA Today.
Yeah,
so a lot of people don't know, man. We got something that's called high power out there. I'm pretty sure every county and every state got something similar to it. But young Ant Jefe, whether y'all want to acknowledge him or not, the media have picked it up so much, and it had so many heights right now. They raised his bail because of that, bro.
Right.
The narratives that people pushing around here and putting out, they raised his bail because of that. So they nah, hold on. Who is this guy? Oh, no. He might be a flight risk. They saying this, they saying that. He's involved in other other crimes possibly. Hold on, we don't want him to get out. That's the whole reason of raising the bail. If you watch what the feds do or the crooked district attorneys, this is what they do. This is a tactic because they don't want him on the streets.
Right.
So they try to raise your bail as high as you can, and then not only that, now they want to see with your money, how you produce your money, how to build it, even if you do come with the money, that you know what I'm saying. So that's why I started my own GoFundMe. His family or anybody else can start a GoFundMe, so they know right now this money came from the public.
You think you think they're looking at No Jumper as a financial tunnel? So that's why they raised it, because it is possible that we can get them right out.
It's interesting.
Was updated last night, so it's good. Some new news if anyone wants to read it.
Go ahead. 35-year-old rapper and police arrested Ant Jefe, one of a rotating cast of co-hosts on the No Jumper podcast, on a felony murder charge. The 35-year-old rapper and podcaster, whose real name is Maurice Shellman, was arrested by the Los Angeles Police Department on Tuesday, May 19th. According to Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department's records, the department's robbery and homicide division is listed as the arresting agency. Shellman and Johnny Gray are accused of unlawfully and with malice aforethought killing Carl Welch on January 31st, 2026, according to a criminal complaint obtained by USA Today on May 21st. Welch, 51, died from blunt trauma and was discovered in a parking lot, according to Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiner's records. Shellman is being held a $1 million bail and is expected to be arraigned on Friday, May 22nd. Prosecutors with the LA County District Attorney's Office recommended a $2.05 million bail, which is now received as of, I believe, 8:30 this morning. USA Today reached out to No Jumper for more information. Neither Shellman nor Gray could be reached for comment.
Smart founders know something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business.
So before anybody else jump in, let me just say this last little take. You see how his bill was at $1 million and some change at first.
Yeah.
So when the district attorney comes through and they recommend that to the judge, that's like rare, bro, that he actually bumps your bill up like that unless he feel like you a real prominent figure or you a real menace to society, bro. And if you notice, the 3 days before he went to court, you had all these narratives out here, all these false accusations out here, and it just caught wildfire, bro. And that shows you how powerful the tongue is, bro. People creating these false narratives, people just making storylines or doing these fake reactions, and you see the Black Wade Cap dude, where he from, I don't even know how he in the streets no more, just take play-by-plays and all this, and they supposed to be street dudes. This is the example what happened, and this is why I say the streets is dead and they not playing fair.
Man, that nigga, hey, Spotty, man, he on that nigga from Pebbles. Shit, he like, nigga, put that nigga off. What he still doing? You know, if y'all remember seeing that video, man, I think, oh boy, he, you know, at this moment he realized he fucked up. He fucked up, but you know, it's the internet, man. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Hey. All I can say is this, bro. You gotta have you put yourself in this position. You see what I'm saying? It just don't make no sense to beat the streets and then you get out there, you putting your hands on some 51-year-old man who probably don't have enough more money than you, don't have his financial endeavors together than you. So it just don't add up. So, you know, he just stuck between a rock and a hard place. But at the end of the day, homie, this shit can happen to you too. It can definitely happen to you. Ain't nobody exonerated from being at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's why I tell y'all right now, for the YNs that's watching, you have to decide what kind of man you want to be. You do not have to abide by rules that you was nowhere near around for. Half this shit is 40-some years, 50-some years old. A lot of these beefs that niggas is that's still blowing up in the streets, they're 45 years old, 50-some-year-old beefs, wars, 50-some years now. It's a whole technology change right now. Just for the record, they got those flock cameras all over. They're not just tracking you from it's mass surveillance. So basically, when you go to church, it's tracking you. They have sound on there. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all check out those flock cams. Go do y'all research. Make sure y'all understand that you are being followed, not just in the grocery stores, but at the main lights, whatever main lights you going is tracking you from the moment you stop at any business all the way to the main street to your home. You being tracked. So, you know, the world has changed, bro. The world have changed tremendously. And if you look at the murder rate and the conviction rate, you got more convictions than the niggas who actually murder shit and get away. What's the odds of you getting away from you know what I'm saying, sending somebody to their maker? You know what I'm saying? 0 to none, bro. 0 to none. Right now, niggas that's getting caught for them bodies, They're all going down. Nobody's getting away because niggas is operating under emotion. These niggas are, oh, what you say about my mama? Nigga, and it's a camera right there. Now you trying to go hide somewhere in North Dakota or some shit like that. And man, niggas should be on the run. Niggas should be able to go run to Mexico and get away. You know what I'm saying? Now where you go run, bro? It's flat cameras everywhere. You can't even jump on a plane no more without showing, you know what I'm saying, your real ID. The odds of you getting away for a body, bro, is 0 to none, nigga. Unless you somewhere in the desert and ain't nobody looking. Hey, don't let these niggas trick you out your spot, gang. Let's go.
This brother went in on $1 million bill. Now it's over $2 million because not something that he did. It's because what the internet did, bro. And people just want to be the first one to break the story or get the most clicks and the most views, bro. And that's up, my nigga. That's foul.
Yeah. And you know, it's fun. It's interesting you said that, Spody, because I didn't know with certainty that that's what caused the bill to raise like that. But
homicide, one of these homicide in California, y'all can look it up. It's only $1 million bill.
Right.
It's only $1 million. That in itself, just homicide is $1 million. Attempted murder is $500,000. So for them to bump it up with no special allegations or nothing like that, that should let you know something.
I'm about to say, did they drop any other allegations? Like, was there any other allegations, or was it just?
That's the only thing.
Yeah, they bumped it up because of niggas was talking. He might be a risk.
But it don't say nothing about like a gang enhancement. It would have that all listed,
which is a good thing.
Like,
we hope it ain't that for sure.
But why would he be a risk? Because of what everybody.
Yeah, exactly, and it's because of where he at.
He has something to do with
bro. This $1 million. This $1 million business right here.
All right. What they doing is speculating, bro. I mean, like what anybody would say. Like, prime example. If they have him in custody, they have access to that cell phone. Y'all understand that cell phone is one of the most dangerous things you can have, especially when you out here, you caught up in a murder case or anything. That cell phone, bro, they're going through all that text messages. If they got anything in there that can attach to conspiracy, your ass is grass, Jack. That cell phone ain't nothing to play with, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Right now, I'm telling you, if you got some shit, you said you want to harm a nigga 2 years ago, 3 years ago, get rid of that cell phone, delete that shit, change your number. Let me tell you something. One of the main key reasons I tell people all the time, if you didn't pay your cell phone bill for somehow, some way, your phone is still on, you got them people on you. A lot of y'all don't even know that shit. Like, damn, bro, my phone's still on. Still talking on that motherfucker reckless. Now, they called the phone company and said, nah, keep it on. Keep it on. Make him think that there's a glitch and we forgot to charge him his monthly bill. I'm telling you, bro. Trust me when I tell you, nigga, you go outside and you go put some shit in your trash bin and your trash bin is open. You got holes inside your trash bag. Don't think a dog jumped in there, motherfucking open that bag. Nah, nigga, they're looking. All it takes is for somebody you be on the phone with that's being under surveillance, and now they got your name. Now they got your number. Now they trying to go study you. You got this beautiful model chick who sent you a friend request on Instagram. But 0 fucking pictures on there. But you see a beautiful icon and you like, fuck it, I'm gonna accept it. Maybe she just don't want to show her pictures. Bro, somebody is watching you. Even if you do see a pretty girl send you a friend request, you accept her request, and you know she got about 5, 6, 7, maybe 15 photos, but you never see her post nothing new. That's a fake account, bro. Somebody's watching you. You gotta always keep your eyes open, man, especially when you in these streets. Don't think you a gangbanger, bro, and you got homeboys. You might be in the car smoking one of your homeboys. Somebody watching him, they look at you. You nigga, you slip it and show the gun that's on your hip. Now they on to you. You gotta always assume somebody watching, gang. Straight up. Let's go.
Yeah. Come on. So bro. That's the risk itself. Or they might just give him 100,000. He could just get out and maybe they can ship him off. Yeah, like this is a big business right here.
Yeah, and then go ahead.
They're overestimating our resources.
Yeah, I know. We're only worth like 100,000.
Yeah. They're definitely overestimating our resources.
Niggas get paid $8 an hour working here.
So yeah, Moose Man got a quote
on USA Today.
He's like, Mr. I'm just a podcaster, YouTuber. I'm big chilling. So this was disheartening to see for sure. Co-host Moose Man said, during a May 20th live stream. Jefe got our full support up here at No Jumper. We want to see best for bro, and this is a terrible thing to hear for sure.
Shout out to the big chilling statement, though.
Man,
Come
so
on, man.
I'm gonna need
I'm kicking it.
everybody saying that. Everybody saying that I'm gonna need everybody, man, to go donate right now, man, to the GoFundMe, man. Is this not no prank? It's not nothing fraudulent about it. This is the real deal, especially our No Jumper family, man. We need to all pile in there, show our support. You know what I'm saying? Bro is innocent to proven guilty. And again, one more time, man, if y'all mess with Ant Jefe, man, his content, or you just want to be a real one, bro, and see a real one win out here, at least get a fair shot. Not in a public opinion. I'm talking about in a court of law. Let him hash that out in court. You know what I'm saying? Don't do him like that. Give him action at coming home, you know what I'm saying? And seeing his day at court, bro. But yeah, make sure y'all go contribute to the GoFundMe, man. Please and thank you.
Straight up.
Yes,
I support and endorse this message 1 trillion %.
1,000%.
Man, like
we need that 20,000 in there, Adam.
I want to, for real. Drop that.
For real, though.
Show but your house.
So wait, you've already got 16K?
No, that's the goal.
Oh, that's the goal. Okay.
Yeah, we starting with that first, and as it come on, you know what I'm saying? When you start putting 60 and 70, the people don't feel like it's obtainable. So we start small and keep going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it makes it even seem like it's not moving the needle as much as it really is, because it's like, oh,
exactly.
This is only 2%.
Exactly. When you ask it for 100,000 and a person like, man, I only got $5, it ain't gonna help. I'm gonna keep my $5. Now we need them little $5, them $2, them $3. All of it's gonna add up. Anything helps. Anything helps, bro.
Man, I just like.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see, now if it's $2.5 million, so that's about 250,000. So somebody will have to present $250,000. We talking about $250,000, $250,000 for Ant Jefe to get out of jail, which is non-refundable. You see what I'm saying? You won't get that $250,000 back. You see what I'm saying? And I salute, when I say I salute, you know what I'm saying? Spuddy Face for doing that. That's big. That's really, really big. But, at some point, niggas gonna have to look at it like shit. Niggas got to get over there and campaign in this community. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, how much do your community really love you? Do they love you where everybody put something in the pot? You see what I'm saying? And make some shit shake? That man got more to lose than the average nigga from over there. You see what I'm saying? Some niggas might be, man, my life is just as better. I don't got shit going, nigga. But shit, nigga, I want to weed shop. I want to work at No Jumper, nigga. Give me a podcast. Shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. So, but, you got to also take into heed that it's somebody out there who's not going to stand up and say, man, that's on me, bro. I can't let that nigga ride in jail behind my shit. You know what I'm saying? The nigga stand silent. He ain't telling. He ain't giving up no surveillance, no footage, none of that shit. This man, every day he's in jail, he's losing a piece of his empire. You see what I'm saying? But whoever that nigga is probably sitting around just watching like, damn, that's nigga. He just be like, nigga, I just can't go to jail, nigga. Man, shit. I don't know. He might just, some nigga probably thinking he might just beat it because he didn't do it. We know, we all know. I'm just not turning myself in, nigga. Shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I might could get away with it too. You know how some of these niggas like, I'm not going to jail. I ain't going back in there. I was in that kennel, nigga, 10 years, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing another nigga blow up the toilet right next to me. Hey, hold your nose. Hey, Keyway, hold your nose, man. I got to get it in. Hell nah, nigga. God damn, man. This is a fucked up situation, bro. But yes, I do think people are going to give Spuddy Face blowback because, the size he, you know what I'm saying, he is. He from 40s, he from A-Trey. And you know how something, and he doing a noble thing, but I can just see some niggas like, damn, nigga, you ain't do that for the homies. What you doing for the homie who got locked up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? The game is so fucked up, bro. Yeah, man. And then, a lot of niggas like, man, that's that nigga hood problems. Why you worried about what them niggas got going on? So if you understand that, you can see people like saying like, damn, nigga, you all in their business. Nah, that's his work. That's his work comrade. Them niggas work together. he might even help that nigga get on no jumper. So he's probably feel like he's obligated to really help that man. You know, you can really hear how passionate he is. Like he really pushing that shit. Like I ain't seeing nobody else at no jumper took it upon themselves to even want to do that shit. So you know that, you know, it got to be something real between that. But at the same time, y'all niggas keep saying, Adam, go ahead and give up that $20,000 for this nigga. He like, shit, nigga. That's the case, nigga. I ain't even give Bricc Baby that much money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he said, nigga, I gave Bricc Baby about $5,000. You know what I'm saying? But y'all realize some of y'all, you know, damn, y'all be putting that shit, man. Hey, Adam be going through it, bro. He like, nigga, I only knew you for 5 months. I mean, what, 12 months? Nigga, 12 months, nigga. You niggas want me to pay $20,000? Shit, nigga, I might as well fire you motherfuckers. But I'll tell you this, though, right? He's probably going to replace Ant Jefe because he runs a business. So until Ant Jefe figure his case out, just like he replaced Bricc Baby, they're probably going to replace Ant Jefe. And that's the, you know, the cold part about this shit, man. And, you know, some niggas will probably be mad at me. That's Ant Jefe seat. Don't sit. That's where Ant Jefe sit at. You know what I'm saying? But it's a business, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, hope that man come home, man, and all that good stuff, man. But at the same time, man, hey, Adam, boy, not like that, but nigga. Boy, black people, boy, we be punking shit. Nigga put a financial burden on the clear man because he got the most money. Let's go. Shout out to Adam, though, man. Let's get it.
And it's the homie. We be like talking about Game of Thrones and it's just like the chillest guy.
Yeah.
We just smoke like cooks and just like talk about Game
This
of
shit
Thrones.
threw me off when I seen it, bro.
Yeah, he's like the
I was like,
chillest
what the
guy
fuck?
ever.
All the
He's
way
like the
off.
most like laid back dude. I don't believe that he did nothing that they
At
talk
all.
about.
Yeah, I thought
That's not the guy I know.
in his
I don't know
grown
what the fuck they
YouTube.
say.
Hey,
ad,
what's the
Straight
area
up.
code where y'all doing it at so I can type it in? I'm really finna like do something.
What you mean?
It's looking for an area code. 5-digit
You
zip
talking about
code.
zip code?
Yeah.
Oh, 90062.
5 coders ready to build.
All right, y'all, that's it, man. We're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all like, hype the video, man. Hit the notification bell, man. We will be dropping content all day today. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and I'll see you on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.